No!
Everyone got it? Stop. Dawn needs to stop hitting my line before I make out with him. And dude, I can't turn it off. It's just constantly stop. I almost showed my card number, and it was out of focus.
I can't work in these conditions.
It's okay. You don't have to. Dawn, you are infinitely calling me. My phone is infinitely vibrating. I just showed it again. Anyway, I love editing.
Yeah, make sure that's not legible.
Welcome back to it's still calling me. Welcome back to episode 27 of the Speck Speaks podcast. Now, unfortunately, we have a special guest today.
Unfortunately.
It's actually someone we've had on before in the previous rendition of this show. That is so many calls, dude. Get serious. Huh?
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm doing a podcast. Anyways, I have also special guests in my room. These are some good friends. And so our special guest is Brynn, who we've had on the show before. Brynn is pretty cool, I guess. And then so actually I have something for y'all. I have a little surprise for all of you. A very special person actually made us an intro.
No way.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at that real quick. I haven't seen it either. I haven't seen this. So if everyone could join my
No
stream.
way. Oh shish.
Hold on.
Is everybody in
Is this Steven Subtic?
Yeah.
No. Is everybody in my stream?
I am.
Okay. Ready?
Oh, welcome, folks. Welcome to Speck Speaks. Speck Speaks. I'm your host, Charlie Speck. I'm your. Welcome back to the Speck Speaks podcast. Host for the most. This is Charlie.
Like having a fever dream.
His skills are, he can, yeah. On our left, we have Donovan Wise, I think. Hopefully on our left. If not, he plays sports and he loves his parents. He loves them.
Fucking
On our
amazing.
bottom below,
I'm like Homeland.
Juno, I can tell.
Homeland.
Like.
I'm gonna have a panic attack.
Yeah, boy. Boy can make
I'll never recall.
And our final host was Luke Lee. He's scared.
He's scared.
God, I fucking love Speck Speaks. I love this show. Oh, yeah.
And a special guest star airing tonight. It's gonna be Brynn Lyman, aka Lyman, aka to the happiest day on the planet Earth, here to destroy, build, and destroy.
I can't do this.
1945, and nothing bad is gonna happen again. 7 to 9 p.m.
Why is he singing that?
You're gonna love it. That's for sure. I kind of forgot how to stop recording. It's just the space bar, right? Yeah.
Why is it my song?
I'm having such
Is
a
it
good
over?
time right now.
There's
It's
more.
gone.
Wait.
Undertale.
Was that you?
That was me. Wait. Okay.
Okay,
That's
well.
fucking awesome.
I do.
I definitely think that should play at the beginning of every single episode from now on.
Yeah.
Like,
So Don
that
has
was
been
an
calling me the whole
experience.
time. Don has been calling me the whole time that played. That was 2 minutes and 51 seconds of my phone ringing. Anyway, so that intro was made by Summer, another guest we've had on the show before, and that was fucking horrible. Please, I'm never letting you do that again. But thank you. You know something, Brynn? I didn't have anything prepared to ask you. I never have anything prepared to ask my guests. Stop calling me, please. Look, I'm
Wait.
adding your Instagram.
Oh,
What?
Mom,
Restart your phone.
Mom. They don't have questions to ask Brynn. Do you want to make cameo?
No, I do. There are questions, but like I don't have anything personally to say. But your mom is more than
What'd you
welcome to
say?
ask questions.
Hey, I'm actually. This is a fun lore tidbit for those at
Charlie
home.
said you're
I'm
more than welcome to
actually,
ask questions.
Don's mom, aka Mama Vin. I am actually her favorite besides Don. This is canon.
You don't understand, Brynn. You don't understand.
You don't understand. We had like a whole thing, and I had a role that was Mama Vin's. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite woman.
You don't understand, Brynn.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
actually
it's my
the favorite.
woman. She said.
No. Don,
Tied
I
with
need
you.
you to ask
My
your mom
BFF.
who's your favorite. Who's her?
Out of
favorite?
us?
Out of everyone. Yeah, everyone in this call right now, other than yourself.
Well, that's easy. Who's your favorite in this call other than me?
I mean, it's tough. It's Brynn and Charlie.
Pick me. Pick me.
Between Brynn and Charlie. Get fucked.
What?
No, the other
She
people.
didn't say anything.
Well, don't get me wrong. I still love them.
Not Juno.
No.
Pick me. What do you think?
Mama Vin.
I still love you guys.
I,
But I can't choose between Brynn and Charlie. I just can't. I'm
One
sorry.
day-
I thought we had a special connection.
You fucked.
We do.
No,
You
look.
get
One,
fucked.
look what. Look, one day we're gonna. Awesome, Luke. So one day we're gonna have.
You might need them. You don't have them
That's what
ready.
I'll look like next year because I'll be 50.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Luke, what is that picture? No,
Check
one
your
day.
text, Charlie.
One day we're gonna have a falling out.
Who?
No, just no. One day, one of us is
How do I
gonna do
stop
something
the
really
snapping
bad.
to
Me-
grid?
Out of me and Brynn.
Oh
One
no.
of us is gonna do
I-
something really bad, and then you're
No.
gonna have to
Oh
pick a
gosh.
favorite then.
No.
Wait,
if
I
you don't
can't
pick
do this,
now, you'll be
I might-
forced to later.
dude. No, imagine this gets used against me in the future. At some point.
Oh.
They
That you're
pull
gonna
up
do
this
something
exact
horrible?
clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's called premeditation. That's why you never say stuff like that
Oh
out
God
loud.
damn it! No.
Because they can use it in court.
Not again.
For the record,
I
I, haven't
didn't
done
mean to-
anything bad.
I didn't mean to make you horrid.
I've never
but
done anything bad.
Yet. But
Yet.
Brynn, I do love you.
Oh, thank you.
You're my favorite girl.
You're my honorary mom.
Aww.
Wow, Brynn really said thank you to and I love you. That's why I'm the favorite now.
I also love her. I told this to her every single time I have a conversation.
That is true. She does say that she loves me every single time.
We have a nice little bonding moment every time.
Yes. Stop trying to fuck it up, Charlie. That's
I
how
didn't-
you're gonna lose your co-favorite status.
Okay. You know. Oh, so you just submitted it.
Co-favorite.
We're
Co.
tied.
Oh, whatever.
Oh.
Okay, well, we're gonna play a round of football and see what happens.
Okay. Sorry. I love you guys. I'm
I
going to
love
bed.
you, Mama Vin.
Goodbye.
I love you too.
Man, we have so many.
Bye,
we have-
Mom.
Bye.
Don, stop calling me. God damn it.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, thanks for the special cameo. Now we have some interesting things to talk about today. Now, what are you saying?
Love you,
We're
Mom.
gonna tear your teeth out.
Let's see. Let's look at these questions, guys. Did I ask? Why did? Oh wait, no wait. Actually,
Did I
why'd you
ask-
say look behind me? No, Luke texted me look behind me, and I did. And I looked. There's a picture on my wall right there. I don't know if y'all can make out what it is, but it is a picture of Robert's face, and he likes to
Don't
visit.
let him in.
He he likes. No, that's literally what it says. He likes
He
to
posted
visit.
it.
Oh, yeah, but he likes to visit our dorm all the time, and the RAs let him in, and they drew a picture of him. RAs meaning resident assistant. So they're like the, I don't know how to describe. But they drew a picture of his face and said, if you find this man, wait, what does it say? If you see this man, do not let him in. Reward, your tuition will be paid in full.
Reward for not letting
Oh
him
my
in.
god.
Oh, man.
That's vile.
Hey, when people
That's
said he looked
awesome.
like the Deep, did y'all agree? Because I did.
No.
No.
I would need to see a side-by-side comparison.
He looks well before
I think he
died
could
as-
do a good cosplay, but
What? Why would? Why would that not make sense?
Elden Ring.
Oh man. It's just a warning. Oh wait, actually, Brynn, I do have a question since you've been on this
Really?
podcast before. Compare where you were then to where you are now currently in your life.
Oh,
what have you done? I know you've done a lot since then, but I want you to.
I have done
Describe.
quite a lot. I'm in cosmetology school right now. Well,
Uh-huh.
I'm starting again. I changed schools because my other school wasn't great. But that's a whole can of worms that I don't want to get into right now. But I moved out. I'm in an apartment now. My dad got divorced and remarried within the span of less than 2 years. So
Hook 'em
that's
horns.
a fun thing.
What do you say?
I said hook 'em horns.
Welcome home.
But I'm a
Local
lot better
horns.
now. I've been figuring my life out, and I've been actually doing things that are more productive, and I'm pretty happy with my life right now. It's going in the right direction.
Woohoo!
Can we get a round of applause?
Wait, nope. Okay. Oh wait.
That's enough praise for you.
I don't think we've ever clapped on this podcast for anything. Actually,
Feels so special.
mark
You're the
this
first.
day. I'm going to clap on the week of October 21st to 2025. Again, for this podcast. Keep that in mind for our super fans out there.
I'll-
That's the next
I'll
time
have
it's
to
going to happen.
guest on the episode again.
Wait, why don't
Probably die by then.
True.
What? No, why don't we do y'all want to take a guess? How long do y'all think this podcast is going to go on for? Not the episode's duration, but the entire thing before I give up on it.
Probably like a year.
Honestly, the only thing I can imagine stopping it is if we A, become too busy, or B, stop being friends. Which
Yeah.
I guess the latter is way less likely.
Because this is pretty much just us talking to each other. That's kind of,
Not
I mean,
true.
well, that is what a podcast is. You're talking to the other person. But I mean, like, we all just, we just talk to each other. I just said the same thing twice.
I don't.
I didn't even notice.
Tomorrow's mandible.
Yeah,
Tomorrow's Mandarin Orange.
dude, Mandarin Orange is. Oh,
Anyways, we're gonna. Luke, I laugh at that intro every time I look at it. Charlie, he's eating all the wood.
What are you talking
That
about?
was an off the dome intro.
The intro that
right
Luke
there.
made last week. Also, the Germa dream is so funny. That is the funniest dream you have ever had, probably. Anyway, back to
I'm not
the
funny.
road show.
Oh.
I'm not funny.
Yeah.
God,
The funny's been sucked out of your soul.
I
One
love
of
it.
these questions
Yeah.
is strange. Do you wash your feet in the shower? I'm not gonna answer that.
Okay.
Um,
Chill.
I was asked that at
If
school.
you don't, you're
once,
weird.
Like, as a broad question towards everyone. Like, this lady was coming around polling people. She's like, do you wash your feet in the shower? And she's just getting like a
What the
answer
fuck?
from
Wait,
everyone.
this is like
Really
real?
strange. Yes, this was a real thing that happened to me.
Dude, I'm recording.
I had
Dope.
one of the teachers at my old school was going around, and she's like, oh, well, no, it was like a student arguing with the teacher, and she's like, yeah, I just shuffle my feet on the bottom of the shower instead of like washing them. And the other guy was like, no, you don't do it that way. You gotta wash them. And they were going around and asking people what they do to like figure out who is correct.
Wait, how old were you?
I was 18. They were just going around asking all these 18 plus people, like, do you wash your
That's
feet in the
strange.
shower? Or
Dude,
do you just
imagine you
shuffle them?
see. Imagine someone moonwalks in the shower to wash their feet.
Like Michael Jackson.
And then when
like,
they're done, they go,
standing in place. That's awesome.
The kid. The kiss.
No, when they fall in the shower, they scream like Michael Jackson.
Ow! Ow!
Yeah.
It hurts. Get me out. Help me. Get me out of here.
You guys sound like Jinjos. I'm not gonna lie.
What does that mean?
What the
What is
fuck
that?
is that?
Is that a Utah word?
No, the little guys from Banjo Kazooie. They go,
I never played that.
I didn't know they. I thought they were called something else.
God, you guys are. I'm
No.
not even old.
I've never played Banjo Kazooie.
I never played it, but I remember using Xbox 360 Minecraft skins.
That was a thing?
Close enough.
Yeah, there were
The only
Banjo
Xbox
Kazooie.
You're
360
silly.
Minecraft skins I remember are the Mass Effect ones and the Halo ones and
Oh, I thought you meant.
And Skyrim.
I thought you
Oh,
meant
yeah.
that you didn't know they had skins on the console version. I mean, that was a stupid.
To be honest. No, this is like a train of like misunderstanding because when Don said that, I just had this image of an Xbox with skin in my brain.
oh,
The flesh cover.
dude,
It was a special edition one for Minecraft and Minecraft only.
that is out there somewhere in the world. Actually, I'm gonna
Probably.
look it up. Xbox.
The flesh
that
flesh
looks-
box.
Oh wait,
Fleshbox.
Yeah,
Fleshbox
Flesh
360.
Xbox. Am I gonna get my school Wi-Fi? Is gonna take me away.
You're gonna get something really strange.
I
on your
looked up
computer.
Flesh Xbox and I got a game called Saw 2: Flesh and Blood.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
remember
the
another
Saw
game
video
called-
games.
Beyond
seeing
Flesh
those
and
at
Blood.
GameStop.
And then Terraria: Wall of Flesh.
Dude. Germa played the Saw video games and it's so funny. They're so bad.
I found one called Paul Blart Flesh Box.
Yeah, I heard they are really bad.
Flesh box?
Or Paul
Paul
Blart
Blart.
Flesh Xbox.
Paul Blart has
What?
been compressed into the shape of an
Wait.
Xbox to eternally play Minecraft.
But then there are like 3 random people just on the bottom of it, and then there's like a bush. It's not even just his face. There's like stuff going on in the movie in it.
What the fuck?
Anyways, I can't believe we actually expanded on the feet topic. Now everyone's gonna know Luke's secret. Anyway.
No, you.
Guys,
Now they do.
Well, what
This
do you
is
mean? I
new
didn't even
Dickhead.
say it.
information.
No one. No, but no one said anything.
No.
Anyways, question.
Did
Other
I?
day.
I'm gonna see if I asked this one already before. Did you ever lie about believing in the Tooth Fairy because you wanted the cash? Did I ask that last week?
Yes, you
Yeah,
Yeah,
did.
you did.
Okay.
Simple.
And then that one is for me. Okay, let's look at the next one. Oh, Brynn. Okay, well, May asked about pet stories because I know you have a
Oh
lot of
my
animals
God.
in your life. So
Oh my
I feel like
God.
there's bound to be a story or 2 or 3 that you can tell.
I have it really depends which era of my life because my family used to breed dogs, so I have many pet stories. Some that are cute, some that are awful, and some that are funny.
Okay.
I'd like to hear your guys' stories first before I go off the deep end here.
Okay. God, pet stories. Well, I mean, my when my dog runs away, like runs out of the house. Actually, this happened while you were there. No,
Oh yeah, it did.
Oh yeah.
one of the dogs ran out because the door was left open, and I don't know who was looking, but they continued to stare at the dog while also leaving the door open, and then another dog got out
No.
immediately.
So can I tell you what happened?
Yes.
Someone, I don't remember who originally left the dog out, but or let the dog out. But I went to get. I
Oh.
went to go outside and help out in getting it. And sorry to throw you under the bus. Sage was behind me, like very close. So I just assumed, common sense, they would shut the door behind me because I was like running out, and then they didn't, and then Sandy got out or something. So
No,
it was kind of mostly my fault, but also I don't know why they didn't shut the door.
So what I was
It's a
gonna get
collaborative
into, what I was gonna get into was when Sandy runs away, and she gets tired. Like if you catch up to her, she will just flip over. Like
Yeah, that's
she
what-
gives up. She just flips over and lays on her back, and then you just kind of have to like
Pick her up.
and bring her inside. What did Maxine do?
It
Do
was
you
really
remember?
funny.
I think Maxine just like went back to the house. Like as soon as we like cornered her, she just gave up and just walked back. See, the
I don't
thing,
remember, but I remember seeing Will just
I
holding
haven't.
Sandy.
Whoa! I almost did something bad. And I'm out of focus. So
What?
why? Come back.
Full
What is
It's
happening?
like
What is
you
it
do
focusing
the thing
on?
Chris Pratt does to dinosaurs.
It's focusing on your background.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Jump scare.
I was gonna say one thing that happened. I don't actually. If my mom watches this, she'll have to tell me. But there was this one Christmas where we were like, "Where's Toto?" I don't know where Toto is.
He died.
Yeah, he died, and we looked in the the fence that like leads into the woods behind our house.
Nope.
Oh, y'all actually had never been there, and we look back there. So there's like at the end there's like a path that goes this way, and we just look. Toto runs across, and we're like, "What the hell?" 3 seconds later, like 6 deer are behind him, chasing him. He's like herding. He's like herding the deer away. I don't remember how we got him back, or if I made this up. I'll have to ask my mom, but I feel like I remember
Skinwalkers.
this happening. Why?
Guys, we can't say
Deer.
that.
Why?
Wait,
There
can we
was
not?
replaced by
is so-
Skinwalker.
Oh, are we gonna get banned?
No, we're gonna get hunted by skinwalkers.
No,
Don't
the
whistle
at
point of
night.
it is that you shouldn't say the word because it's like it like lures them towards you.
It activates the
Lewis
power.
implores you.
I said it lures them toward you.
Lewis
Oh, I don't-
employs you, dude.
I don't build in anything, so it's okay.
All
What
right.
about
I have 2 ways I can go about branching off from this. I can either talk about when my dogs escape or when I got to talk to this guy, a native, and live on a like a reservation, and I heard a lot of stories about
Yep.
the things from him. So whatever sounds more interesting, I will elaborate.
Both.
Both? Okay, I'll talk about the dogs first because that's shorter. But, you know, in the peak of us having dogs, we had like 10 plus dogs. And so just imagine all these little cavaliers running around in the neighborhood. And so people would just see them and grab them and bring them to our house because they're like,
Take them.
who else? No, they'd be like, oh, the Lyman's dogs are out again, you know?
Oh, but they're not
And,
actually
like,
the
we-
dog.
We actually sold a couple of our
That's
dogs
right.
to one of our like family friends that live maybe a couple houses down from my dad's house. And when they would get out, they would come to our house. They would just like home back. And it was really funny. And also it was the worst going around trying to get them all. Because nowadays there's only 3 of them, and one of them is too afraid to leave the house because she's kind of dumb. The other one, she doesn't really like doing all that. And the other one that kind of does, I just like walk outside and I like death glare at her and I tell her to go back inside, and she'll just like slowly walk back inside because she knows that I'm mad. Because she's like, they could get away with it when there was multiple of them. But when it's only like one of you that's trying to get away, they just know.
Real.
But the other thing with Wendigos or whatever, is I was talking to this guy that lives on a reservation. This is insider details, by the way. But he was like, yeah, so like it's like evil medicine man that do that. And a couple like my dad's cousins are actually, they all do that kind of stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, I don't really want to say it or anything because just like a lot of freaky stuff. And also, this is related. A friend of mine that was a missionary, he went and served on a reservation somewhere in Arizona, I believe. And on his mission,
Juno
they're
Land.
like, you're not... And on his mission, they were like, yeah, so you're not allowed to be outside past 8 o'clock. Ignore the noises you hear from the forest and from the woods and stuff. And
What the
no, I dead serious about this. And anytime they would try and bring up like Wendigos and things like that to like, or talk about the noises that they would hear with like the members or the people that lived there, they'd either just refuse to talk about it, and when they would talk about it, they would just disappear after a week. And so like and a lot of people be like, yeah, if you talk about that, you just fucking go missing. And like later on in his mission, right, he's like, oh, it's just like, you know, like he was living in a forest area because he's like on a reservation. He's looking out the window and he sees a deer, which is pretty common, you know, because he's in a forest, and he's looking at this deer, and this deer's looking at something. He's like, what is this deer looking at? And all of a sudden this deer, it looks at him and it stands up, and he realizes the entire deer, like half of its spine is sticking out, and it's caked in blood, and it stands up on its hind legs and screams and runs away on 2 legs. And he's like, fuck that, and he went home, and he had to get like months of therapy afterwards.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Wait, so where did who told you this?
This is a friend / coworker of mine.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
all that
Arizona
stuff is
having a
interesting.
forest?
Shut the fuck up.
That's all I got out of it. No, I'm
Anyway.
joking. That's god damn. Oh. Man, do y'all remember zombie deer?
That's what I was thinking.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only realistic explanation
That's
I
what
can
I
think of
think.
for that. Like if you don't
Actually, yeah, wait,
believe-
where were they like seen? Where were
Freaky, though.
zombie deer
Imagine if
seen
that
at?
started to spread towards people.
Oh, they were
Goodbye.
seen in Texas.
Coming for
Alright,
you,
never
Charlie.
mind.
Also, the
Arizona.
brain-eating amoebas in Texas.
Oh, well,
they go
tho-
hand in hand.
those are like a very, very tiny small chance of happening if you get no water. I'm
Yeah, man.
serious.
I didn't even. You get no
But
water.
there are certain waters that you'll just get it, even if you swim for like 2 minutes.
Do you
Yeah,
have what were you gonna say?
Nothing else.
Oh, do you have any more stories
More
from
pet
any more
stories?
points of your life? Yeah.
I mean, just having to deal with like a lot of animals at once can be kind of interesting, you know? It's great because every single time my parents would go out of town would be when my dogs get sick. And I remember one time, you know, back when we had quite a few, and we'd had like these 2 crates stacked on top of each other, and one of them got like nuclear diarrhea, and it fucking shat all over the wall and all over the dog below it. And I spent
Oh.
3 hours cleaning shit off the wall, and then I had to give all the other dogs a bath, and I was like, I don't want to do this right now, but literally no one else is here, and so I just had to do it all by myself, and it was awful.
That's
Oh.
hell.
My dogs
Yeah.
my dogs still think it's okay to pee and poo upstairs. That's why we don't let them go upstairs, because they think upstairs means outside, but it's not. It's still in the house.
Yeah.
And I've walked up there, and Toto is just like back leg up peeing on the couch, and he's just like he's just looking at me with his side eyeball.
Side eyeball.
I think it's just Toto that does it, because the poops up there are really little, and he's a little dog.
No, our dogs would do the same thing, because they just hang out in our kitchen and laundry room. And so whenever they would get out into the other sides of the house, one of our dogs, Tira, one of our oldest dogs that we had, she would make it her personal mission to go find the most obscure place in our house and go shit there. Like, it was like the worst Easter. Like, every once in a while.
That was Easter. Oh wait, because
Well,
the
worst
Easter,
in
'cause
the
you're
sense that
finding
you
the
just, like,
Scavenger hunt.
shit.
yeah. I thought you meant this happened on Easter, and you were just.
You know, it probably did at one point. I mean, we had one of our dogs attack a rooster, and it got in our house on Christmas morning.
How?
Merry Christmas, Happy Rooster.
Happy Grooster. Can we talk about Sandy breath? How does dog breath get that bad?
So here's what happens with Sandy, right? So her teeth are only held on by plaque. There is nothing supporting her teeth. So if we brushed her teeth, they would fall out. And
Is that real? Like, actually?
Probably. But that's what so we could get her teeth fixed, but it's like $3,000 to get them fixed. We're just like, okay, she could just have fish breath. But she still like eats all of her food, so I guess it's not really affecting her. But yeah, she's also just getting old. She's getting up there. I think she's probably 11 or 12 now. We got her like when I was 8, so and
That's
I
crazy.
didn't know how old she was. So was I 8? Yeah. So 10 years. Yeah, 10 years since I was. So yeah, probably around 12 years old.
That's crazy.
Maxine's even getting old. Maxine was my grandpa's dog. But I think she was a puppy when he got her. That was like 5 years ago though. She has like, you can tell because she has like white hairs like around her eyes or whatever. So you can kind of see.
Bro.
Don, do you have any Chibs stories? Anything that Chibs has done that has stood out?
I have one really funny story. I think I've showed you guys the video, but one time he was just barking in the kitchen, and we were trying to figure out what the fuck he was barking at. And he did this for like 10 minutes, by the way. We figured out he was staring at a fucking watermelon on the kitchen counter, and he was just barking at it. So to make sure, to confirm that it was the watermelon, we took it off the counter and like put it on the ground next to him, and he like kind of backed off, and he just kept looking at it and barking at it. He hated the big green sphere.
Oh my god. So.
And also, this is something he does all the time. If my mom and I are like, sometimes we like play fight, like horseplay, and push each other around. And whether she's doing it to me or I'm doing it to her, my dog will like start barking and like play nipping at me.
No, yeah, Sandy does that too.
Even if she's attacking me, he'll like gang up on me with her, and it's really funny.
God, I was gonna say, I wish we talked about this when Peyton was on the podcast, but June is like the smartest dog, but also the stupidest dog. Like, so when me and Peyton wanna like sit on the couch and watch a movie in her living room, like June will come up and bother us or whatever. So we're like, okay. So what June is afraid of, she is afraid of like long like pole like objects. So what we will do is we will surround that area with poles, and she won't go over the broomstick. She gets like scared, and like she like, imagine this is the dog. She's like, and she won't walk over it.
That's really funny. It's like a salt circle.
So, but like I don't, I don't know where that fear came from.
Focus,
I don't
focus.
know, like the thing with the watermelon too. Like I don't know how dogs like get that fear instilled in their brain, or like what makes them react to it.
That's really strange.
My
yeah.
This isn't my dog, but when we were up at the cabin up north a few months ago, my aunt and her family brought their new cat with, and she would find ants on the ground, and she would play with them and swat at them for like 5 minutes, and like pick them up with her mouth and spit them back out, and then after fucking torturing them for like 5 minutes, she would just eat them. She was fucking playing with her prey, dude.
That is like, I feel like that's a very like cat thing. Like I feel like cats.
And she was so like confused. It almost looked like she was scared of it, but she kept going back to play with it. Like she was so intrigued. Like, what the fuck is this thing? It was funny.
Some animals are just, they are like, they just love to try and kill anything else that's not them, like animal-wise. Like, the other day, apparently my dogs killed a fucking snake. So
What?
yeah, I came home and I was talking to my dad and his wife, and he's like, you know, she was like, I didn't know how I felt about the dogs originally. And then I looked into the backyard and I saw them looking at something, and then I realized that they had just they had just killed a snake. And I hate snakes, so I really like
Oh, I
them
love
now.
snakes.
I'm different about snakes. Okay. I don't know.
I think they're cool. But I have one last little pet story that I find really funny is, you know, as I know, like, as you all know, I'm a big hedgehog fan, and a while back, when Cinder was younger, she had a very adventurous spirit, and she would love to, like, climb out of the, like, pen, like monkey bars, and one time I woke up and I heard her running around, so I flip on my lights, and I look over, and she's got a pair of my underwear in her mouth, and she's running around with it. And I'm like, what is happening? I thought I was dreaming. I was like, this can't be real.
Wait,
Is
who?
she
What
ever so
animal had it?
Cinder, my hedgehog.
That's funny.
Just imagine watching this hedgehog run around with a pair of my underwear, and I was like, no.
That's so big for a hedgehog.
I know. I was like, how is she possibly doing this?
Yeah, I also don't understand dogs or any animal's fascination with like pieces of clothes. Like Sandy takes my dad's socks, but only my dad's socks, nobody else's socks. And if you
Chibs likes to chew up underwear if it's out.
like
Oh,
if
no.
if you go, I feel like I've said this before, but if you go up to Sandy, it's like an attack radar. Like if you get closer, like she'll start growling louder and louder until you get right next to her, and she'll go ah! She'll make the scariest noise ever heard to man. It's like Goblin from Legend of Grelda.
Who?
Like at any moment,
Sandy.
or when she has the socks.
When she has the sock, she doesn't do that at any
Oh.
other point. It's just when she has the sock.
That's
Or,
so weird.
Or this toy
I remember
camera
when
that
she took my sock, like in 2019.
Why would I choose that as a memory to remember when she took your sock? Remember when she took my sock in 2019? Oh yeah, dude, that was so funny. Anyway, sorry
The
to shit
tragedy.
on you like that.
Dude, I want
Fuck
I
you.
want a snake so bad, like a corn snake, just a tiny one.
I
And then
hope it
and then
kills you.
I'll wear him like a scarf, and it'll be my friend.
And then that'll be your magic power.
And then he'll start to tighten, dude.
Dude,
Have you
corn
ever
snakes,
seen-
I would destroy. If
Well,
I was
there's a
attacked.
hole in my
Hognose
ceiling.
ones.
You would
Or, like,
destroy.
there's something nose. I think they're called hog-nosed or something. but
Oh,
they're the
oh, oh!
cutest
I know what you're talking
snakes
about. Yeah,
ever.
they're like the
Yes.
Hold up, let me.
no, they're like the boop snake.
Yeah, because they have the cute little faces.
Oh, what the fuck? Why does it look like that?
Oh, don't bully him. He's trying his best.
No, they're cute, but
Okay, never mind then.
Well, since you've had some pet stories to talk about, do you have any interesting have you had any interesting clients or any interesting like hair cutting stories or any interesting
Ooh.
experiences
Let
you've
me-
encountered with someone or yourself
I
or
will tell
something you
you.
did?
I will tell you this story because it makes me seem like a bad hairstylist, but it wasn't entirely my fault. So one time, this is like
Yeah,
my
right.
first client that I've ever done, right? And then in the night before, I sprained my wrist, but I'm like, this is my first client. I can't fuck this up. I'm just gonna power through the pain, and I'm gonna do it. And so this girl comes in, she's way nice, and she's like, oh, I just want to do like this slight red in my hair. And I'm like, okay, easy. So I go up to my teacher, and she's like, okay, this is what you need to do. This is all the formulation. The first half of the service goes great. I do a filler on her hair. It's looking great. Everything's all even. I go and I put the red on her hair, and it's all looking good. And I'm like, it's looking a little dark, but, you know, trust the process. I trust the formulation that my teacher gave me. And I wash out her hair, and I'm washing it, and I'm washing it, and I'm like, her hair is not getting any lighter. This is black. This is black. And she wants
Oh
red hair.
shit.
And I'm like sitting here shitting myself. I'm like, oh my god, this is my first client. And also it's just like my wrist is in agonizing pain. And I'm just like, everything is going wrong. And so I sit her down at the table and I'm like, yeah, just give me a second. I'm gonna go get some products. And I go to my teacher and I'm like, her hair's black. And she's like, no, it can't be. And she walks over and grabs her hair and she's like, huh, this is black. And I'm just like...
So that was was that your fault or the teacher's fault?
I think it was mostly a combined effort because neither of us really expected how much her hair would hold it, and I think she formulated it a little bit too dark because you don't know how people's hair is going to react a lot of the time.
Oh, okay, so it depends on the person.
Yeah, so like the normal person that would get that done, it would have been fine, but it ended up working out good, and she liked it.
So she wasn't normal.
No, yeah, none of us are normal. But I ended up having to do like a bleach wash on her hair to get the color to be where it needed to be. And so it worked out at the end, but it was quite horrifying in the moment. Like I was very afraid.
Well,
never mind.
Well, no, say it.
I was gonna say, what if you gave up?
That's not nice.
I know. I'm sorry.
What Brynn, I'm gonna do a little challenging question.
Oh, I'm very excited.
Have we asked any questions by people?
Well, I asked one of them, and it was the only one that was actually a question.
Oh.
So, what would... I don't know if I should say what hairstyle or what color would you give each of us? Which one's like an answerable question?
Okay, so I really liked what I did with Juno's hair with the red, I would do that again on Juno's hair, but I would do like more of a fade. No, so if you look at Juno's hair, and you've probably seen this because you watched the podcast, and it's been going lighter and lighter. I'm the person who originally did Juno's hair.
Fun
I'd
fact.
say I did a pretty good job.
For all you super fans.
But I would do what I did on Juno's hair again, but I would start at a darker red at like the base, and then go up into like a yellowish orange color, so it's like has more.
Oh, like a fruit roll up.
Yeah, exactly like a fruit roll up.
Dude, no, that's so sick. I actually love that.
How fast can you eat them?
How fast? No, wait, that's like Flamin' Hot Cheeto color grading.
Oh,
also,
did it already finish?
Which kind of ruined it for me.
I would give Dawn like blonde ombre highlight type thing because I feel like Dawn could pull that off really well.
What is
ombre?
So an ombre is kind of like where...
Is that the thing at the bottom?
Well, think like if I were to like take the bottom half of your hair, turn it blonde, but I blended it a lot more.
Isn't that what you did to your hair with the purple?
That's how my hair is.
I could see that.
No, yeah, I see that. Yeah. Definitely.
Charlie, I really like when you do the black in your hair. I think that looks really good. If you really wanted to do something like Jurassic, like some sort of fashion color.
Jurassic World.
Jurassic World, the dinosaurs are coming for your hair. I'm sorry. But I would do like a dark navy blue on parts of your hair. I feel like that would look pretty good.
Can I tell you guys what my mom asked me?
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Okay, so she was asking me about the podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, hey, do you guys ever post your podcasts anymore? I was like, yeah. Which was a shitty fucking mistake, right? And she's like, oh, where can I find them? And she's like, do you want me to watch it? I'm like, no, don't watch them. You'll see a different side of me.
Wait, are you
and
saying
then she was like,
you present yourself on here is not how you present yourself in the real world?
Yes.
Character.
Not to my mom. This is like on the podcast is like the real me, but I don't be like I don't be like that to my mom.
Oh well, she's gonna learn some things.
Hi mom, I told you not to watch this, but if you're here, I love you.
Wait, so when
I'm itching my ass.
Cool. Did this happen? Did this happen just now? Like when did this happen?
This happened in the car.
Dude,
that's the worst.
It went on the way home.
Conversations with your parents in the car, because that's when they get you, right?
No, I love my mom, but
no. I'm talking.
This is not for her.
Awkward conversations with your parents, because if you're in the car with them, there's no escape.
Except for the door.
There. No, but we're on the freeway here in this situation.
That's still the
I
door.
can survive Sonic Spin Dash.
I imagine you jump out and you just go.
Charlie,
exactly. I go faster than all the traffic. What?
How did nobody
No.
catch that? I went, hey, you.
No, that's why.
Oh
we
yeah, I
laugh.
did, but I didn't.
Wait, what was? Someone was
Wait.
gonna say something.
I remember.
No way, we all just forgot. Wait, is Brynn
Hold
here?
on. I'm currently rendering my school project. So that's why I have not been talking like at all.
That's
playing.
okay. Oh wait. Oh, we
Oh.
never got to Luke's hair.
I've been playing. I've been.
That's what I've been pondering.
Ding ding
I
ding
really,
ding ding ding.
I'm gonna be really honest. I really,
Minecraft.
really like
Yeah.
Luke's hair quite a lot. Like, I think it's styled super nicely. I'm trying to think
Luke has
if I
good
had
hair.
to change the
Oh, thank
color.
you.
Like, you have really nice hair. I'm not gonna lie. You have really good hair. I feel like if you wanted to, you could add some more. Like, you could make it maybe like a richer brown.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's like
Charlie, what's wrong?
I just realized that Luke is wearing a fucking Texas Longhorn shirt, and I was going,
Yeah.
hook'em horns. I wasn't even thinking about it. That is just something I say now. Hook'em horns, hook'em horns. Luke's representing
horns.
hook'em horns. Hey,
Is
they
that what
be-
you were saying? I couldn't tell.
Yeah. What'd you think I said?
I thought you said Longhorns.
That sounded like a taser.
You're saying sounds like the
Dude.
fucking zombies, like the clickers or whatever they're called.
the
Oh no, that's like Rads.
the ratinus.
That's like Rads
Fuck yeah.
from Rust.
They're communicating.
Anyways, we're
Bruh.
we're getting a little off track here. I think this is actually the most on track we've been. I'm proud of myself. You know, I actually had that was awesome. Luke.
Yeah.
We'll send that off to the studio and get back to you in a few weeks. So no, I mean,
I
I'm
can't
pretty
do
proud of
this.
myself. You know, I came in with some questions, and I came a little bit ago, and
I think that's why Juno doesn't want his mom to watch the podcast.
no, it's not my fault. I don't say
It's
Oh,
anything.
all your fault. I have
Oh,
to re-render my
remember-
video again.
Remember when
Didn't
I
my
said?
mom submit a thing?
Oh, I think she just said like, wait.
Like, be nice to Brynn or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Would you eat
Oh,
tape?
treat my BFF right. With an exclamation point. There's also, do you like monkeys? Oh, Juno, do you remember what you
Again?
said at the beginning? Yeah, no, every week. Every single week. I hope you know this. Every single week someone says, do you like monkeys?
It's probably the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juno, you said at the beginning of this podcast, you said, do you want to, we should start drama. But did you mean something by that at all, or was that just something you said?
No, I just wanted to say things to say things.
Okay, well, let's start some drama right now. Luke,
Wait, I didn't
I would-
even answer any of the questions also.
Yes,
That's
you did.
fine. No, I didn't. I didn't answer any of the questions.
What?
I wasn't talking. I was editing
there
my
wasn't-
video.
Well, there wasn't really any, like,
Can I...
questions directed towards
I
me.
yeah, because
Oh, wait,
No, we
pet
fit
stories.
my-
Pet stories.
Pet stories. I had a hamster.
And it got eaten by a dog.
You wanna know what? You wanna know what we did to it when it died? It probably it died. So we got a Capri Sun box and put it inside and buried it. And then we put a Halloween gravestone above it.
No, I was gonna say like you put it in the hamster in the box, but then turned the box this way and then painted the box like a gravestone.
Like a
But it was
coffin?
just- yeah, but it was just sticking out of the ground.
No,
I'm saying it was like vertical.
it's still in our old house, 1302 East Cathedral Rock Drive. Check your backyard right now.
Is that something I'm gonna have to cut out? Probably.
No, well, it's not me. It's some random people that live there.
Yeah, they
You can find
suffer
any
the
you can
consequences.
find any address in Google, by the way.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Why
Yeah.
would they be targeted, you know?
Well, I hope
I have
my
a
28
question.
fans don't kill everyone. What?
Don't bomb that house. Sorry.
Yeah.
The toilet.
This has been asked on the podcast before, but not in a while, I don't think.
I'm glad you heard,
Um,
Juno.
What game you excited for coming out sometime?
Ooh, baby. I got multiple.
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Can I do a game that already came out?
Yes.
you,
It came out
like, haven't played?
recently.
Sure. Right.
Bone Lab.
Well, yeah. What's
Oh,
that?
but you played
The VR game.
What is
Bonework
it?
2.
Is it
It's a
Boneworks,
Boneworks sequel, but yeah, real. It's a VR game and it's really moddable. I haven't played Slime Rancher 2 yet. I heard
Oh,
this
yeah.
good.
Oh yeah, I just beat Slime Rancher
more? Oh fuck.
2? 1?
1.
Are you gonna get
Oh.
that?
I'm probably gonna get it like next year because you can play it now, but it's in early access, and they have like a year in advance roadmap for content, and I think I'm gonna wait
Oh.
until like
Everything's
you can
out.
beat the story.
Am I allowed to?
And they're always gonna
stream?
add things. I'm very excited for the Callisto Protocol by the guys who did Dead Space
That
that comes
game
out.
isn't it in the
December.
PUBG universe?
It is, which I don't understand because it has no real connection to PUBG from what I can tell, because it's
PUBG
set like
universe, dude?
1,000 years or like hundreds of years in the future.
They'll
So
tie it back somehow.
unless there's probably going to be like a text log about someone talking about people dropping from a plane to fucking kill each other or something, and it's going to be silly, and that'll be all the connection.
10,000
and
years
then-
ago, they killed each other.
17 years ago.
And then Dead Space remake January 27th, I think. I'm very excited for that. There's like a limited run games ultimate collection thing or whatever that you can get that comes with a steel book and an Isaac Clarke helmet that you can wear, and it has lights, but it's like $200+, but I want it.
Word.
Anyways,
Luke, do you have a game?
Cyberpunk expansion next year also.
Luke, do you still have your Switch?
Resident
Do
Sleeper.
you still have your Switch?
Yeah,
Are you gonna get the new Pokemon game when it comes out?
maybe.
Okay. Are you excited for any games coming out soon? Bro, there's no way.
Luke,
Did you
Luke,
hear
talk
what I
about
said?
Skate. Talk about Skate.
Oh yeah. Hope, Skate 4 is gonna come out soon. It's been in development for a long time. I think like a year or two now that it's been in development, and there's like there's like early testing you can go and sign up for on the EA website. I haven't gotten in yet, but that's not important. Who cares about you? And it's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be a great game, dude. There's like parkour and stuff now in this Skate game.
Real?
And it's completely multiplayer based, so there's YouTube generated content. People make stuff. People make sure it's anything of your imagination in this Skate game.
Wait,
So-
that actually sounds dope.
It's,
No, that sounds
Is
cool.
it gonna have? Is it gonna have mod support?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's
Child
dope.
support?
Yeah.
Man, I need that.
Should we call someone, man?
Texas.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we can call like I think they have numbers on the EA website or whatever. So
Can I tell you
Child
guys something?
support.
Am I li-
Yeah, they have a number for child support because they spent it all on fucking EA unlocking Windows, dude.
yeah,
Am I allowed to stream?
Yes.
I want to show you guys the project I just finished for school.
Okay.
All right, that's
That's
awesome. So
TED Talk.
Rocket TED Talk.
Okay.
So this is. Hold on, give me a cracker. This is it. I'm gonna start playing it.
What are you,
So
Polly?
numerous trials with different variations of our rocket designs. We finally settled on the perfect rocket. By combining elements from all previous generations, we were able to create the final form. This is the rocket we settled on. You can see it's largely
Is that
it's large. It's relatively large and angled fins, with its long body and thin nose cone. Here's some of the variations we tested before making our final rocket. Our first rocket design, the base, was very standard with average length, width, fin size, and cone size. From this base model, we were able to test a few different variations in order to see what made a rocket launch the furthest it possibly can. During testing, we also tried out larger fins, larger cones, a much longer body. From this, we were able
said
to
large, you
determine
didn't show what it
that
was.
all of our modifications to make the body parts larger were actually a hindrance to its performance during a launch. Now, we
love
name
audio
each of our
listeners.
rockets. This is the SS Pitbull, our extra length rocket. This is the Green Bean, our base rocket. This is Big Nose Pete, our large nose cone rocket. And this is our large finned rocket. We figured that with all our modifications providing the opposite results we wanted, we had gone too far with the amount increased. So our final rocket, we tried to incorporate elements from all three of our variations. We added length to the nose cone, added some extra size to our fins,
I
and a
3D
couple
modeled
inches
this.
to the overall length of the rocket's body. We also changed the type of tape used after threats of disqualification from the committee, as well as to reduce the overall weight of our rocket. Thank you for coming to our TED Talk. Okay, Ted, can I give some context
Yes,
to the threats
please,
part?
God.
So the we had so our teacher told us to buy Scotch tape, but my lab partner bought Scotch brand tape, but it was like packing tape, right? So
Oh,
when
with
the
like the red thing.
no, it was like painter's tape,
Oh,
like kind of it was not packing tape. It was like gray painter's tape. Anyway, our teacher fucking hated that for some reason, so he threatened to disqualify us if we didn't get like normal plastic Scotch tape. So that's why my lab partner put that in the script
that's
for our
silly.
video.
So what's gonna happen when these fuck?
It's blurted out.
Man.
Oh, I guess so. But I feel like they would still.
Did you not hear it? It just went like.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, Don can do that with his mind.
Should I edit that out? Do you think he'd care?
No, I think it's funny as hell. I don't know.
I
I,
think
don't know
it's
who
funny.
your teacher is, but if he's
My
like,
teacher is. I think he wouldn't care.
okay, then dude, just do it. It might
Maybe.
it might be the
I don't
greatest
know.
thing he's ever seen.
It's
He'd
the
probably
British
laugh.
thing he ever seen.
What is Project 1? Is that it?
Also, what were the drawings on the side? Because it looked like just a dick and balls. Like, what was that?
What? That's a guy, like...
On the
blah,
three-
blah,
No,
talking.
on the rocket.
Oh! So we drew on our rocket. Our rocket's name was Penelope, right? So I had to recreate the drawings we made on the 3D model, and I gave it arms. Those are arms, not dick and balls.
It looks like
So when you like compressed it and made it like a circle, it just turned into that. Or why did like so was it like a flat drawing, and then when you put it as like a 3D render, it made it go around it
No,
So
I
did it, like,
I just
squish
I just painted that in like
on
that.
the 3D model?
I forgot to give it 3 fingers because I was too lazy.
That's awesome.
He won't care. He's not gonna care.
Oh man, I hope not. Because the reveal of the rocket was at the same time as the. I don't know, man. I'm just
What?
gonna
No,
say-
I thought it was funny because like I was like recording it as a one take, right? And I was just gonna cut out all the times I said fuck, but I thought it would have been funny if I bleeped it out, right?
So are you saying there were more times that you said it, but those were the ones you
I-
kept in?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well,
I
that's-
said fuck like at least 7 times because I messed up.
Well, I think that's the best thing you've ever made.
And whose fault is that?
Mine. I'm fully aware of that, Donovan.
What are we at, guys? 58 minutes. Well, why don't we get into my favorite part of the podcast?
I have to submit this.
Yeah, you have to submit this, and then you have to read us a dream from Dreams.
Yeah.
Do you know, if you don't have a dream to share, I actually also keep dream journal.
This is my fucking segment.
Double feature.
Oh yeah, double feature. Double feature. We'll see whose is better.
I'm sick of your shit.
Oh fuck.
This is a Boeing.
Going flight.
God damn it! The fucking cops are outside again.
Not a gang.
Wait,
What
they
the
actually
fuck
are. That's not
is
even
this?
like a joke.
Is it your fault again?
No,
That's not real.
I didn't do anything. Hey, did you find one?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, ready, go.
This one actually has Brynn in it. So, I had
How
a
about
dream that me, Dawn, and Brynn went to a very like 2000s looking pizza restaurant, right? And it was nighttime, and no one was in there except this one fucking employee, and it was like a goblin who was like 2'2", right? He was like,
Goblin.
he was like, "Oh, it's those darn lions! Please help us!" And then he sends us out of the restaurant, and we look to our left, and the lions from like fucking the Madagascar movies are there, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna fucking kill you guys," right? And
Wait,
then
who
the
voices the...
I don't know. But and then the Smurfs come out of nowhere, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna help you beat the shit out of these guys." So then this whole like fight sequence with cartoon sound effects like boing and fucking like whoosh, fucking plays in my dream of me with the Smurfs fighting the Madagascar characters. And then I got a tennis racket, and then I made an ASDF movie in the joke. Fuck, I'm an idiot. I made an ASDF movie joke in the dream. And then I beat the shit out of him, and now SpongeBob music playing, and then I wake up.
What?
That's awesome.
Your dreams are so fun.
But it was Now That We're Men, by the way.
It's those
SpongeBob.
it's those damn lions again.
Another woman.
After we beat up all the lions, it was Now That We're Men playing.
Okay,
Now that we're
Dreams
gonna
are so fun and whimsical.
we're gonna save our comments for after Brynn represents the United
Damn,
States.
my dream. I don't know how I can compare.
Brynn
'cause
represents the United Nations.
My dream that I was gonna read is very kind of sad. It's a little scary. It's like a little bit of a nightmare in there as well.
Well, that's okay. This is based on.
We all have those.
This is
yeah,
just.
it's not like an interpersonal nightmare.
No, yeah, this
just,
isn't based on how funny it is. This is just objectively
Just
how
the
good the
dream.
dream is. Yeah.
Okay, so
how
there's like two
interesting
parts
the dream
to this
is.
dream because I usually wake up and then I'll fall back asleep and then it'll kind of continue the plot, but it gets a little bit more messed up every time for context. Oh yeah, so for context, I have very common places and themes that I write down about my dreams. So if it makes no sense what I'm saying, it's just things. So the high school was having an hour of prayer for safety because there was a serial killer going around that would kill people and put their bodies in deep holes. I didn't really want to go to the hour of prayer for obvious reasons, but I was super terrified of being caught by the serial killer because I typically preyed on all girls that were alone, so I was super afraid to walk alone by myself or even walk to my car. And then, for context, later in the dream, my brother comes out to me as trans, and what makes this funny is my brother is a little bit transphobic, so I thought that was a bit silly. I was in my house, and then two people broke in and stabbed me, and I begged for my life, and so they questioned me, and I begged with them not to take my stuff, because I was like, if you take my stuff and no one can contact me, they'll come looking for me, and they
All
just
my friends
laughed
are
at
on my
me.
pewter.
So, see, my dream is very sad compared to Juno's. It was
Man.
just me getting murdered. And I'll also read this. Some common occurrences in my dreams is I'm driving and my brakes don't work properly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm friends with YouTubers, or they're also there. Like, that's a big theme in my dreams.
Markiplier.
Is that I'm just, quite literally in my dreams, frequently I'm friends with Markiplier, and I'll call him on Discord, and I'll be like, hey, you want to play a game? And he's like, sure. And I just play games with Markiplier.
You want to play?
But that's about it.
Markiplier is your best friend and he doesn't know it.
Markiplier to MOV conversion.
What?
Markiplier to
MP4.
MOV.
Markiplier to MP4 converter.
No, I was gonna say. Oh, before we get into the comparisons, I just wanted to say, in my dreams, like when I have dreams where I just lose control, not that, but like dreams where like either I don't have control of me driving, or like I just fall over and I can't control my body anymore.
By like paralysis in your dream.
Yeah, but like it's in the dream. So that's why when I played Outer Wilds for the first time, I was so scared. It is the scariest game I have ever played, because when you go into space, you like it functions like real zero gravity. so you can just like float endlessly without being able to control yourself properly, and that is the scariest thing that has ever happened to me in a video game. Not even like any horror game or anything. Just not having control of myself is the scariest.
I didn't
thing
realize
to
it freaked you out that much.
I feel like I described it to you while I was playing, but you might not have been there when I was playing.
No, he
and I said
was.
that.
Have you played it since last time I saw you play?
No, but I need to. I feel like I got decently into it.
It's very good.
But yeah.
I don't dream, and it makes me sad. I have a
don't either.
dream probably like once a month.
I dream pretty much every night.
Same.
And I don't know if there's something else wrong with me or if I just don't get enough sleep.
See, I don't get enough sleep either, and I still have dreams. So
Yeah, I know
think
people
it's
that
just
get like
person to
4
person.
hours of sleep and they have dream all the time.
It might just be person to person.
Even in the I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay, so let's compare these dreams
Compare.
real quick.
Go Bears.
So wait, was the hour of prayer thing something that would happen at your school? Because I feel like that is something that would happen.
No, it was like everyone at the school was all getting together to have an hour of prayer. Like everyone got onto the top of the floor, like top of the school. For context, the high school is a common place in my dreams that I've just given the name the high school, and it's a high school with 34 floors. And
What the fuck?
there's just stairs everywhere in high school. But
This is a
that's very
backrooms
much so
level.
besides the point. But everyone was going up there to pray together. But like I'm not super religious, so I was like, or at least in my dream I was like, oh, I don't wanna go pray with all these people. I was all grumpy about it, and so I like skipped going to the hour of prayer. But I was still freaked out about the serial killer.
When
I think you have trauma
yeah, maybe
From what?
high school.
from high school, and
Bro, I didn't
praying.
even go to half of.
I was gonna say yeah, there might be some like Utah religious.
Utah
No, I'm
trauma.
I'm sure that's what it is.
We call that Utama.
You
Trauma.
trauma.
But that's like
trauma.
you trauma.
True-ta.
You trauma.
True-ta.
Dude, no, you trauma. I dump. So
Guys, I think this was a great podcast.
yeah, I think this was a good episode.
No, it
Play us a
wasn't.
song.
Wait, I wanted to say
Oh.
one more thing. I thought about the dream.
Wait, did we actually compare the dreams? I don't think
No,
we did.
I was. Well, no. Well, I think you can't really with the situation, so I'm just glad both of y'all told them.
Oh.
I was thinking of Juno's dream, like, when the lions were out there, I thought it was like when you played that one Gmod thing where the things chase you, and it was just like a...
Next
like,
spot? I
yeah,
had a
like,
next spot
yeah,
dream.
I thought it was the next spot pictures of the lion chasing you like that. Like, just 3 of them.
Charlie.
Yeah. Do you have a little tune?
Yeah, I got a tune for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Fuck.
Hey there, Delilah.
What?
Oh. That was
Can we-
Delilah in my...
Can we? No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to...
You're something else.
What was that? Then?
Okay, well, why don't we close out the podcast today? Thank you, Brynn, for being on the show. It's always a pleasure talking to you, just in
I
general.
love being here.
Usually when I have a guest on, I say, and welcome...
Yeah.
Arby's.
No, I was gonna... What did I say? It's at the beginning I said unfortunately. Yeah, I did that with Mama Vin too. I said, unfortunately, we have a guest today. But yeah, it was great having you on. Thank you for being here. And
Anytime.
but yeah, this has been episode 27 of the Speck Speaks podcast. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay.